Hey guys, welcome to another testing new makeup episode. I have some things that I bought myself, some things that were sent in PR. So if you guys want to hear some of my thoughts on this new makeup, then just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I love makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes. And then I really love blush too. So those are like my two favorite things that I love to talk about. And if you love makeup, if you like eyeshadow palettes, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, it's Saturday and I'm excited. My husband took our daughter out to go do some activities and I have the house to myself. And my mom's like, you should go do something. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also cold out and I do have a few things I want to take care of, like channel-wise. So I did decide to go ahead and sit and film a testing new makeup. And then hopefully I can film a eyeshadow palette ranking. So I got some things on the agenda. I actually am wearing these Rare Beauty eye patches. So first of all, Rare Beauty sent me a package and I almost like shit my pants, but I was really excited. So anyways, they sent me these eye patches, which I probably would have never bought myself because I don't know, I don't really like to spend a lot of money on stuff like this. Like I have the ones from ColourPop and they're in my fridge, but half the time I forget to use them anyway. But these ones, I was like, oh, they're eye patches. And it says, it's a set of 8 cooling under eye gel patches that hydrate and smooth the under eye area for a refreshed look in minutes. The perfect prep step before makeup. So I don't know how much these cost, but let me tell you, they are so cooling. Like, and I didn't even put these in the fridge. They were just in the box and I like noticed them and I'm like, oh, let me throw some on because I haven't worn under eye patches in so long. I really like them because I like to joke that I have like designer eye bags. I mean, I get a good amount of sleep, but you know, you can never have too much sleep when you're dealing with a toddler. But these feel really cooling. So I'm very excited to bring the rest of my eye patches to the fridge to see like how much more cooling they are, but I've been wearing them for 10 minutes. So I'm ready to peel them off and they like stuck on really nicely too. Cause sometimes the eye patches, you know, they kind of slowly start sagging. I would probably keep these on for a little longer if I didn't have to film, but you know what? All good things must come to an end. So that is what it looks like after wearing them for a little while. So let's go ahead and try some new makeup because I am very excited. So I'm not really a primer person. I just have some Tula moisturizer on and I'm going to test out this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I bought it in the shade N7. My friend has been raving about this and I've worn it once before and I thought it was just okay. I wasn't like mind blown by it, but I've been wearing a lot of drugstore foundations recently and I don't know. I saw it, I think at Target. Yeah, I think it was in stock at my local Target. So I was like, let me grab it and maybe I'll really enjoy it and have some like drugstore products to recommend to you guys. My last testing new makeup, I actually used a lot of drugstore makeup in that one because I had hit up Walmart and I found so many good things. So if you want to check that out, you should. But yeah, this is what it looks like on half of my face. I think it's a good color match. I went with N7. And yeah, this is the side without and this is the side with. And I'm just using this BK Beauty brush. This is their 109 brush. It's so nice. I literally want like 10 of these because you can use them for so many things. I like to stick to using it to apply my foundation because I'm kind of lazy. And I do have my sponge soaker, but I'm just kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this down to the neck. I hope you guys are having a good day. I got to go to happy hour with 2 of my friends yesterday, and then it turned into like dinner with our spouses. It was so good. I had this like quinoa chicken salad. Was so good. And I'm not one of those people that goes to a restaurant and orders a salad, because listen, if I'm at a restaurant, like, I want like a meal. I mean, salads are a meal, I get it, but you know what I mean. I want like a non-healthy meal. That sounds horrible. So I rarely order a salad when I'm out and about, but this was a good salad. Okay, so it's very glowy in my opinion, and I'm not really into glowy makeup right now, so I'm definitely gonna powder, but that's neither here nor there. So let's just give it a second and see. And then for concealer, I don't have anything new. Let's just use one I'm trying to like use up. This is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay. I love this concealer, and I think it got discontinued. And so I'm like, oh gosh, I think I bought like a bunch of it on sale thinking like, oh, I was gonna totally use it up. And now I just have a bunch of these in a bunch of different shades that I need to use up. So funny. I did try the new Urban Decay concealer. I didn't love the shade I picked out, but it's really good. The Quickie, I kind of want to get it in a different color. But then I was like, you know, I have all these other concealers I need to use up. I don't need to go looking for a correct shade right now. I'll just, you know, leave it for now. But yeah, that's my concealer journey of the year 2023 so far. Okay, so before we powder, I have two new products I want to try out. The first is this bronzer. So I tried out the Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Cream Contour when it first launched, but I think I just didn't love the shade. So they just launched this shade called She's Bronze, and I haven't even looked at this yet. I'm just opening it for the first time. And I was like, well, let me get that. Let me try it and see. So there's a cream and a powder. Let's see if it works. Now, he usually powders first and then goes in with the cream. I can't remember if it's the same for this or not, but you know what? Let's just try the powder and see. This is the brush I use for my cream bronzers, but I'm just going to go in. That's a good color. It's like a hint more tan than my skin tone, which is kind of how I like my bronzers these days. I don't want it to be overly contrasting to my skin tone, because I don't know, I'm just in a phase of life where I want to look like lightly bronzed, if that makes sense. I don't want like a super harsh contour type vibe. I just want it to look like I got a little bit of sun, even though God knows there's no sun in North Dakota right now. But, you know, I feel like spring is around the corner, but I'm very messy when it comes to my bronzer application, as you can tell. Okay, so I'm picking up the cream. Let's see. Okay. Nice. I like it. It also has definitely like a bit of a glow. Let's see if it dries down. And then I think they did a really like deep shade too. So that's kind of nice that they're working on expanding their shades. Okay, I feel like this gave me like a really good, gave me a little bronzy vibe over there. So that's good. I'm not going to powder yet though, because I have another cream product I want to try. So I narrowed it down. I bought one shade of the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. I haven't tried any of her Yummy Skin stuff, so this is the first thing I tried. And she had so many pretty colors, especially if you guys know me. I'm such a sucker for like a orange or like a tangerine or a coral blush. And I literally had like 3 or 4 of these sitting in my cart, and I was like, Karen, absolutely not. Like, you just need to get just one and try it out and see before you buy more. So I went with the shade Jubilee, which they described as a soft terracotta shade, and I thought that would be kind of a nice everyday color for me. And I don't think I have a lot of shades that I would describe as a soft terracotta, so I'm going to try it. I'm just going to use my Sigma brush that I always use for like creams. Actually, this isn't the one. I grabbed the wrong Sigma brush. This is the one I always use for cream products, but that's pretty. I definitely like blended it just because I didn't want it to be too harsh, but it's spreading really nicely. And I think this has quite a few claims. So it says it has Upsilite technology, which is texture reducing, blurring, and it says that it's a balm to powder with a weightless flush of color. Powered by cutting edge blurring Swedish technology, Upsilite visually creates a soft focus effect on pores and fine lines. It says you can tap on with a finger or brush to face and lip. Okay. Is it giving me a soft focus blur, you guys? I don't feel like I have a ton of texture, but you know, I have my moments. It's pretty. Kind of want to do the Betty Jean blush on my nose. Now I just look like a straight clown, but I think we'll make it work. But I like the color. I like that I went with this and not like a hot orange shade, because I think this will be nice for transitioning from winter to like springtime. Oh my gosh, this brush for creams is so nice. It feels like a sponge, but it's a brush from Sigma. It's the airbrush kabuki brush. Take a shot every time I say brush. Oh my god, listen, Betty Jean can pull this off way better than me. I need to stop. Okay, anyway, that's the skin. So I can put on highlighter in a little bit. But first, I want to try out this little Rare Beauty eyeshadow they sent me. This is the Sincerely Me mini eyeshadow palette. And I know they had another one like this a while ago that had a multi-chrome in the middle. I think this is a pressed glitter, but I've never tried her eyeshadow formula. Listen, I'm not expecting anything too wild, but I figured, you know, we like to test new makeup, so let's test new makeup. It's a pretty, you know, neutrally color story. That gold's pretty. It's got quite the sheen to it, and the berry shade's nice too. Definitely a nice one for like putting in your makeup bag, putting it in your shop my stash little situation, but yeah. I think I can pull something off with this. Let's see how it goes. Also, the brand Hard Candy so kindly sent over some of their new pigment packed 12-hour party proof eye pencils. So they sent me all of these colors. They sent me a primer, I think. Let me see here. What is this? They sent me the Glow Primer. A little too late to use that, so I'm going to have to save that for another video. And they sent me a few of these. These are their Hard Candy Eye Def Metallic Shadows. Lasting eye color, hydrating hyaluronic acid. So I have a few of those. But I thought maybe I could use one of these party proof pigment packed pencils. This is an eyeshadow marker to maybe like use as a base. Ooh, is this a matte? Ooh, we've got a white matte. Let's try it. Why not? Listen, I use a Sigma crayon like this, so I might as well try something from the drugstore. Let's see. I haven't put on any eyeshadow primer. I don't usually want to wear like white eyeshadow primer for like a neutral eye look, but that, I mean, went on nice. And I usually need a white one because I if I do like a pastel look or something I really want to pop, I like to use a white. And I have like a NYX paint, but I like having options, and this is a drugstore option. So yeah, okay, I blended that out. I'm kind of excited now because there's a black too, and I bet the black's probably a matte too. This could be a very, very promising. Okay, what shade do I want to use first? I think I want to go in with this like mustardy color. So I'm just going to grab a blending brush. This is from Blend Bunny. And I picked out this shirt I'm wearing on purpose, if you can't tell, because it reminded me of this eyeshadow palette. It's got a bit of an earthy vibe, so I figured why not. It's not the most pigmented eyeshadow formula in the world. definitely have to be honest about that, but I really wasn't expecting it to be. There's a lot of really good products in Rare Beauty's makeup line, but I haven't heard anything spectacular about their eyeshadows, so I wasn't really expecting to be blown away by this. But listen, if she sent it, I'm gonna try it, because that's my job, is to try stuff and tell you guys. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's definitely, you guys know me, I like bam bam, and this is like very much a subtle, like throw it in the crease and go about your day kind of color. And if I'm using a mustard like this, I want it to like pop. Okay, so I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's like a rosy color, and I'm gonna see if we can like beef up the eye look a bit, give it some depth. Oh, this is this is not an eyeshadow palette for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Selena. Don't cancel me. I love your bronzer and highlighter, but this eyeshadow needs some work. I can't even see that on me. What am I blending here? Oh, Lord. I guess I could, like, I mean, I know there's people out there that would just wear this as a makeup look. It's just not me. But I know there's people out there that would. And they'd be like, done. And I'd be like, where's your makeup? Where's your eyeshadow? Where did it go? Ay. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. I feel like I should put another eyeshadow palette on, since I was planning on filming my like 2022 eyeshadow palette ranking video after this, but let's just go ahead and slap on the shimmer shade, because it did swatch very promisingly. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the shimmer shade on a flat brush, and we're gonna give it a spray. I swear there's like a hint of like green in this shimmer shadow. It looks like a gold, but I swear it's got like a greeny flip to it. The metallic shade is way better than the mattes. I'll tell you that much. It's for somebody, it's just not for me. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, let's slap on some brows, some eyeliner, some highlighter, and we'll come back to test the Rare Beauty mascara. And I think that's all I have to try out. I'm just gonna have to use, maybe I'll use my Yummy Balm on my lips. I don't think I will. Well, let me just try it really quick because I'm curious now. But this is so nice. Although, actually, maybe cute had a shower. Okay. Like that with a little gloss action. It's not bad and it's not uncomfortable. Because I've told you guys how much I dislike using multi-use products. But it's actually pretty comfortable. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. So maybe I'll try this as a lip color. But let me put on some brows and throw on some eyeliner and try and salvage this makeup look. Okay, y'all, this is how it's looking so far. This is like very, very much outside of my comfort zone. So yeah, try not to be too harsh on me, but I'm gonna go ahead and retest out the Rare Beauty mascara. I've tried this before and I didn't think it was that great, but I know it's like a cult favorite. So this is the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara, the perfect everyday mascara to build volume, lift, and length. And it says that this is made in Italy, 6 months shelf life. Is there anything else I want to mention? 0.45 fluid ounces. So let's go ahead and try it. I am going to curl my lashes because I always curl my lashes. So let's just do that quick. Since Mascara Gate or Lash Gate, I feel like even something as simple as a mascara review has gotten very complicated. I always use this Wet n Wild mascara in my lower lash line. So I'm going to do that because I have short lashes, and I remember this mascara having quite a big brush. So let me just do a coat of my Wet n Wild. I feel like too, realistically, to realize if you like a mascara or not, you have to use it a few times, because I think mascara kind of gets better with time and then it just gets goopy, you know, but I think it has that perfect like time frame where it's like at its peak and then it drops. So I definitely just got some on my eyeshadow, but that's okay. I'll let it dry and clean it off later. I need to be like super up close when I'm doing mascara so you can see where my brush is going. But yeah, I think it's just like coating my lashes, but it's definitely not giving me like volume necessarily. My favorite mascara of the moment is the Tower 28. I don't think I've found anything to beat it. So I'm just going to let this dry a little bit because I want to put in at least one more coat to see if it'll give it any more volume. So let's just take a second and I'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get another coat. I swear, this mascara, I don't get it. I don't get the hype. This is my second tube of this because I got one. I think I got one sent to me from like an affiliate company I work with, and I wasn't impressed. And now I'm trying it again and I'm still not impressed. And I don't hate my lashes. Like, I know some people just don't like their lashes, and like I feel like I have decent lashes. So when I put on a mascara and it doesn't make my lashes look nice, I'm like, why would I pay a premium price? I can just use a drugstore mascara and be done with it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll give it a chance, but I don't love it. I have to compare it to the Tower 28 and I just don't love it. I don't know. I feel like I can count all the lashes on my eyes. Anyway, I am going to go try and do something with his hair. I don't like this makeup. I don't like this makeup. Oh my gosh, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to try it for science because I had some new products. So that's what testing new makeup is all about. So let's go ahead and fix this hair and I'll be right back to give you guys some of my thoughts on the makeup I tried out today. Okay, you guys didn't think I was going to get Rare Beauty PR and not wear my self-sponsored Rare Beauty earrings, of course, but I had to do it. I had to do it. Okay, so let me tell you what else is on my face really quick, just so you guys know. So I did go ahead and whip out the Rare Beauty highlighter. This is the shade Exhilarate. So that is the glow you see on my cheeks. And then to do my liner, I wanted to try out the Chucky liquid liner and pencil liner that Glamlite came out with. I think my problem with the liquid liner when I first used it is I had such dark eyeshadow on. It really is a thinner formula than what I like, and with darker eyeshadow, I feel like you need an even more pigmented eyeliner. On this lighter eyeshadow, it's still pretty thin, but I was able to layer it up quite a bit, and I definitely went very intense with the liner, so I just wanted to mention, but this set is actually really nice, and I really like the pencil liner, and I like the liquid liner just a little bit more now that I've tried it out one more time. So that is that, and then on top of the Danessa Myricks Yummy Bomb thingy, I threw on a little bit of this Tower 28 lip gloss. This is in the shade Dream. I think this was a limited edition shade. I thought they would bring this back, but I don't know if they're planning on, but it's like a pretty rose gold. So I feel very like sun-kissed, very like minimal, very like beachy. Like I'm gonna go get a suntan and maybe like lounge on the beach. This makeup is very minimal for me other than the crazy mascara. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys what else was on my face. So I have to say the two products I tried from Rare Beauty were kind of a fail for me. I really like the eye patches. Hardly ever try out skincare on my channel because I'm not really like a skincare person. I will say I do like eye patches because again, I have very heavy dark under eyes, so I like to treat myself to eye patches. But as far as the eyeshadow goes, this is not for me. This is not for me. I just feel like these shades are very, very light. I do like that metallic shade called Empowered. It's really pretty. I think it's like a duochromy goldy green, which is so pretty. But the mattes I tried in this palette, the pigmentation was very rare. See what I did there? And then this mascara, like I've tried this before and I didn't like it. And I tried it again because they sent it to me and I still don't think I like it that much. It really gives length, but it makes my lashes look like I have one or two lashes. So I don't love either of those products. Just figured I'd throw it out there for you guys. I will say I'm very excited to continue trying this Dennis & Meyrick's Balm. This is the first Yummy product I've tried. And this is in the shade Jubilee. So I think it's very pretty. Is it anything different from the stuff I already have in my collection? I don't think so. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy like 2 or 3 of them because I already want that House Labs matte blush and I'm sure there's some other blush I want to pick up. So I'm glad I just narrowed it down and picked out one shade because I was literally contemplating buying multiple shades because she had so many orange shades. So it's nice. It's nothing like that's blowing my mind, but I'll keep you guys posted. I'm also wearing it as my lip color. You guys saw me do that. So if you like a multi-use product, that is an option for you. And then as far as the Patrick Ta bronzer goes, it's a nice bronzer. It's definitely not blowing my mind. I like his blushes a lot. So I thought, let me grab the bronzer because the first shade I bought when they launched bronzers, I didn't love. So I wanted to give it another shot. And it's a nicer color. I think it's a better match for me, but I'm not like blown away by the cream or the powder formula. So it's definitely something I'm going to have to try out and keep you guys posted on. And finally, I almost forgot the True Match foundation. I don't think I like this. I don't feel like it does anything like amazing for my skin. Like it's all right, but I don't love it. I don't love it for me. I mean, it looks nice. Like I'm looking at myself in the mirror and it looks nice, but it's definitely not like making me feel like flawless. And I feel like this one just makes me feel very flawless when I put it on. So I'll keep trying it. You know, I own it now. So I'm like, I want to use it and see, but yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it. And I don't really know why, other than it makes me feel very meh. So yeah, sorry. This is a very like, what's the word? Anticlimactic testing new makeup. Usually I feel like I find a lot of gems and this one I'm like, you can skip most of these. You don't need most of these, but that's okay. It can't always be sunshines and butterflies and rainbows. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye guys!